I probably should start reading. I'd much rather take something personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. You're also not even get the fuck out of it. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You put it that way. Many people are very interested in putting all that effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention. Like literature. I like reading books. The fuck? You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival, damn. It makes, no, it's much more important, it makes it much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Everyone, will be our best, you know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Yeah, that's why they're all delighted by the idea of me joining. But I still don't know why. I still don't really know if I can keep up with that level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Dave, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, I've read these past few years. I don't really have a good way to answer yet. I've read a lot of books. In this year, or last year, I read a lot of books. I read about like 10 books. They're like big chunk books, like 600 page type books. Manga. Now Tsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. I'm not sure of a reader, I guess. I like a change. What am I saying? Fuck without the. After seeing Yuri, said smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep a complex fantasy world. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Here he goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw off your loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped for something I can relate to at a minimum level. At this rate, might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. If a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, just Yatsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second. Never mind. That's how I usually like to write about cuties, don't you, Natsu? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrappaper behind last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called. Don't say it out loud. Give it back. I'm fine. Your cookies, your poems. I think you were just as cute as you are. I wanna fuck a puke. So he always sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why don't you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share that sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing the level of writing that takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing it to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing their vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. you have any other experience sharing? Maybe you share some of your work, consider it reasonable, and help that take you feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. Okay, I have an idea. Let's all go home, write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. Alright, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new number, I hate that she's the only one staring at me. They're all looking away. I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right? One of those miles lonely and once again. Hold on. There's one problem. What's that? I never said I was joining the club. So you may have convinced me to stop by, but I made the decision. I still have other clubs to look at. Ooh, they all got serious. All four stared at me, dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, fuck you. Don't say me. You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. That's false. I would join a fucking literature club if they had one in my school. Damn. It's not that bad. I was just to make a clear decision when it's like this. That's it. That is, if Friday programs is surprised with these girls. Right. I kept deciding, I'll join the literature club. Yeah, I'm so happy you broke down. Hey, you really just scared me for a moment. If you really just gave the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. Then it's official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone, I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on Club Note. I remember tonight to sign it. Write a poem, bring it home, or bring it back, and we'll go over it together. Remember, look forward to seeing how you express yourself. I hate that. I'm not gonna say that. Yeah, I'm really impressed. Class star monitor over writing skills. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue chit-chatting and Yuri don't seek to clean up their food. Hey, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? She always stay home. That's right, Sarah and I don't walk home together anymore because she's stayed at the school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay. God, I hate this. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mom wanders back and forth between the four girls, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to be closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight. Why isn't Monica there? It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member would like. Something you might a good way have with whoever likes the poem the most. Okay. Headphones. Love. It's fucking random. I like hurt. Massacre. Games. Milk. Romance. Fireworks. Death. Swimsuit. Pleasure. Doki Doki. Suicide. Unstable. Nibble. What the fuck? Why are you like that? Agonizing. Desire. Kiss. Hope. Hi again. Me. I hate saying my own name. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a lot strange for me, but at least I can keep my word. I'll make it the allergic help. I was last to come in, so everyone was already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise. I hope this isn't too long to overcommitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. He like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't want to join the club this year. And last year too. You just planning to hang out of what? If you don't want to take it seriously, you must see out of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps coming back and crashing the club room. Bitch. Manga is literature. Don't worry, guys. David always gets it's as bad as long as it's fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room, how dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is messy. It's striking. You almost set your house on fire once. Said so. You two are really good friends. I might be a little jealous. Fuck you. Welcome. You and I can become best friends too. Sayori. Oh, you're right. You are something today too, you know. Wait, so you're right. Yeah, me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. Where is it? Never mind. Certainly so it'd be a deal when it's not. What do I do? I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. Guess it means over here, so hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so it's an issue, a surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. So, you're a really big deal, if you want to be. Alright, well here. I paused a book. I didn't want to feel left out, so I picked up a book with utter enjoy. It's short read, so it should catch your attention immediately, and we could, discuss it if you want. This is how is this girl actually being so cute? She even picked out the books she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yay, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Whew! Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone is settled in, I expect mine to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem the case. Serena and Monica are having a sharing conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is buried in the book. The couple notices her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Where's that? Wait, 1 second. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. I don't know what that was. It wasn't going on. It was like a little thump. I am downstairs, so I don't know what that was. Alright. Man. Looks like nobody wants to be bothered today. I'm something on the news desk. How am I supposed to conduct myself? There's something literature related by myself like this. I guess I could always read the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. Probably fall asleep right now. Close my eyes and end up listening to this conversation tomorrow. Look, I'm probably gonna have to seem really lame compared by all the time, so well, we can't give up. The festival's our chance to show them what literature is about. Problem is, the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even when we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? Wait 1 second, hold on. I'm gonna adjust my microphone for a second. Is this better? So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak their creative minds. What's this? They're taking this seriously. So right here, deliberately about like this. Oh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we can... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Yeah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak my creative tummy. Fat cake citizen. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work on the event itself. From self smiling. The answer is still her usual self, but then there lies an unexpected reason to admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all. I can't speak. Fuck. Sayori can put her mind to things and make it come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it'd be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh shit. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision, and then they fall on my chair. Oh, sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This is a napping club. Let's just go have a napping club. You're staying up later again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have to do less time for anime now. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud. That's true, though. Yeah. I know it. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. That's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, are you? Not every day. It's very convincing. It's not very convincing. How many days in this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I know it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over it? You're clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair's sticking all around here. Man, you didn't really brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't follow that. There's more than just your hair. Your bow tie isn't straight, and it looks like there's a toothpaste stain in your collar right here. But nobody would even notice that. Of course you would. How? Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind on things. This is funny. What is? Well, I just think how weird it is to have a friend do what kind of is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. It'll make me feel weird about it. Stupid. It's okay though. I'm not ever like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggled to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did what I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you wouldn't notice it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say it out loud. Anyways, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see it? Sayori's blazer button up like that. But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Phew. That's much better. If I keep them on button, I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying like that's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, they wouldn't let me do things like this. And you'd take care of me better than anyone else would anyways. So that's why I keep it in a button. I think all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyways, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. What if you focus on going to bed earlier? Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should try waking up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. But I was joking this time. Man, it's important. It's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Alright, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out, "Why don't you share the poems we wrote now?" Yay! Significant, isn't it? Can you read yours? Yes, Sarah. I feel to sound enthusiastic, but Sarah is still tries to wait to retrieve her poem. By the way, you read the poem last night? Yeah. I can't believe I did this thing so embarrassing. I can't really find much information since I didn't get to read the rest of that. It won't let me do the things I like. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find something to share with? I can't wait. Sarah and Monica enthusiastically part the poem. Sarah is out of ink, but she loosely torn from her spiral notebook. And Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same for myself. Who should I open my poem to first? I want to open my poem to Cupcake Girl. I told Natsuki I was interested in poems yesterday. It's probably only fair to share mine with her first. Well, it's about time. It's about what I expected from somebody like you. That's a little blunt. Excuse me, it's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owl can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. That's about it. Yeah. I told you were gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I would like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks their writing has to be sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to try to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. Like, I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you doing great things can be really disheartening. So, I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simply writing is that I would put my weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up a rhyme at the end, but then made it a fall flat on purpose. I guess helped bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went to that than I realized. That's what I mean to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect from the youngest one either, did ya? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with my last comment. I don't really care how other this path. If Natsuki feels proud that I won't take that away from her. Let's do Monica last. Say alright. Oh my goodness. It is so good. I love it. I know you are such a good writer. You must really seriously overreacting. I'm not good a writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a lot more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a David poem. And it makes it feel a little extra special. Like I feel your feelings in it. You're so weird. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet. That doesn't mean I'm putting my promise. See? It's like I said before. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for people. That's something you can only really get people to. Thanks, Harry. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motivation here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah? And I'm sure I'm gonna make sure you have lots of money, okay? Got my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna go hold you on that one. Now you're in my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine. Jesus, my fucking eyes are sensitive. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead will help me reach out of bed, or help me get out of bed. Help me out of bed. God damn, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I think there was more. I couldn't read the rest of it. There was a scroll bar, but I didn't know what button to push. No, just a little bit. Can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night, but at least it made me feel bad about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice. How should I put it? It sounds like you. Oh, yay. Especially in the last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late for school. It's bad to skip breakfast. But yeah, cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This is so much fun. Monica's the best. Next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write. Oh, best poem ever. I just look forward to it. Yuri. Yuri's just a poem. A minute passes. More than enough for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into my words. Hold on, okay. This is your first time writing a poem yet? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad? No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't found anywhere. It's fine, I didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that our specific writing habits that are usually typical to new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of like pick up on it. But I think the most noticeable thing I recognize about the writers is they're trying to make the style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic that matters, or from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her own it's as if her demeanor has changed. Her staring is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Good job. Of course, it's not like something somebody can blame me for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing every single poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Fuck. I had a tired day. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I always hope that everyone in Cloud gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that, so it's fine. I'm not sure if he is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. My nostrils. Do you mind if I read my poem? I do. Please do. I'd love to share my best prize about it. Which is kind of funny. After all this isn't supposed to be logical. Goes under the light. Then tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last to get replaced by a sickening blue-green hive of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking about that at all. But you took some time to read. Well, I don't read script very often. Actually, I think your head is pretty. It's a relief. That's all like your poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. I know. Really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you gonna ghost Yuri? Huh? Actually, the story's about a ghost at all, David. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets also express their thoughts, feelings, emotions, experiences of their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only to be symbolic compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, I'm able to let go of the past and soon be left with nothing. That's a lot more solid than the way of putting it that way. I hadn't even thought about that. That's impressive. It's not really. Well, it makes me happy to think that you think that. Just remember, it won't be long before you pick up these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Monica. Hi. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, you did everything. If you ever have suggestions like new activities we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to break these up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Well, of course, I'll be afraid to break things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? It's a sort of sound barrier that we learn to get past through. Yeah, it's true. I had moments on my poem. I like this one. That makes me think of something to say over like. Is that so? You and Sarah are real good friends. I wasn't surprised you have these sort of things in common. Oh, well, we may be good friends, but sorry, are actually really different. Well, maybe that may be the case, but there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like you two really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You should not reading it too much. I could be. Gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in that case, the writing has kind of gentle feel to it. I can't tell she likes displaying emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that somebody who was so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each other. You shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure you have a lot of things. But I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased to your styles, but I always hope you find suit the most. Don't force yourself to write the way everyone else writes. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you remember my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for somebody who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have sound conflict. It doesn't mean I always have. I see. Well, let's read it then. Home wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction that this speckle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. A reel. Blind. Like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with permanent copy of a meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forward into everything, a hole infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. I'm not a right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. That kind of style has got pretty popular nowadays. That is a lot of folks have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. Fuck, I keep yawning, damn it. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you said epiphany, really. That's bullshit. I'm influencing my poems with an epiphany. Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that. Because it's coming on strong, even after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you're writing a poem or a story, you got a brain gets too fixated on the point, on the specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper until you fail. I know what to think about this. If you keep your pen on the same spot for too long, there's get a big dark puddle of ink. So let's just move your hand. That's my advice for today. Just for listening. Whew. I'm gonna fall asleep. What the fuck is this shit? I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Not really, it wasn't that bad. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. That's what I get for ending up. That's why I get, and that's what I get from. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Damn, what the fuck? I can't read. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes lie on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, change. Natsuki's eyes burn frustration. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, that's nothing. That's specifically the desk. I guess you could say it's I'm gonna be cute. I know that. I mean, the language, I guess. I'm trying to say something else. You have to try to get them over so they say it's really good as well. If I was looking at this just as I actually like them. People dig, by the way. So they were like, dig to establishing my writing style. I don't expect change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And David liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Suddenly stands out. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new members. That's not what you stands up and go. Maybe you're just jealous that David appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Hi, how you know? He didn't appreciate my advice more. Are you that for yourself? I know. If I was following myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who magically grew a size bigger as soon as David started showing up. Natsuki. I'm Natsuki. That's a little. This doesn't involve you. Oh, they both got on. I don't like fighting guys. So they both turned towards me and I didn't notice I was sitting there. David, she's gonna try to make me look weird. That's not true. She started it. If she can just get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple with the leading letters writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted? How do you say the word? Convoluted? Convoluted. I don't know how to say that. For no reason. A meaning should jump out the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. How many explain? Oh, I do get to read it. I held A until wait. There's a reason I have so many deep expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, but limiting yourself is also a waste.